With Offering Tree, you're able to create waivers that you can attach to events, appointments, memberships, packages, and more. Simply head over to Waivers under Contact and click on Create Waiver. We already give you a standard waiver template with a few details that you can add and change, but you have the option to create your own waiver and use rich text editing to make it easier for your clients to digest. Once you created your waiver, you can send it to someone and have them sign it through a link. You can also email them with the link to the waiver, and you can edit or delete this waiver. When you create multiple waivers, you have the option to supersede a waiver within this waiver. That means that you can add another waiver and say if they sign this particular waiver, they don't have to sign the other one if it comes up with a different offering. So both can be accepted for the same offerings. Sometimes there may be differences between your membership or your overall waiver for your studio, so it might be smart to create a few different versions. When you're scheduling an event, you can decide if this event will have a waiver attached to it. When you require a waiver consent, you can choose which waiver you'd like to have this client sign. Once a client has signed a waiver, they will no longer need to sign that same waiver again. You can do the same with your appointments as well. You have the option to attach a specific waiver to this appointment. And you can also do this with your packages, memberships, and even your store items. When a client is purchasing, after they fill in their details, they'll have to agree to the terms and conditions. So this is their waiver. They can open up the waiver and all its details here as well and click agree. If they do not click the agree to the terms, they won't be able to purchase this membership, and we'll ask them to accept the terms and conditions. If a client needs to be registered through the point of sale, and this event has a waiver attached to it, they can be added to the event. However, that event's roster will highlight that that person hasn't signed the waiver yet. They have two options to sign this. Either you can send the link to them as discussed at the beginning of this video, or on the check-in page, they can check in themselves and the waiver will open up for them to agree.